All right, 1999 CL 500. Um, I have to replace this parking lock, interlock linkage right here. They have a tendency to tear right here. The boot tears inside the oil pan, and it starts to seep out through here. And if you don't catch it on time, you can lose a substantial amount of oil. About a week, you can lose about two quarts of oil, and that's enough to make your car not shift into gear. So I replaced the conductor plate on that 722 transmission, and I didn't know this was bad, and I didn't even bother checking it. But this is a common problem on those transmissions. They do go bad. It happens. It's the same thing that happens with Dodge, with Dodge Chargers and whatnot. But it's a straightforward job. It's the same process. I gotta drop the pan, and luckily I don't have to take the valve body out. So I'm lucky there. So just drop the pan. I'm gonna use the same gasket. I'm gonna use the same oil because the oil is brand new. It's only been in there for a couple of weeks, and I paid a lot of money for that oil. So I'm not gonna even bother replacing it. It's just gonna go into a clean bucket, and then I'm gonna strain it before I put it back in again. And maybe I'd have to add about 2 more liters of oil. Yeah, I'm gonna use the same oil. I paid a lot of money for that oil, so I'm not even gonna change it. It's still clean. I'm gonna just pour it inside this clean bucket here, and then I'll strain it before I put it back in. But you can see right here where it's dripping. I don't know if you can make out right there where it's dripping. You can see right there. And this is just a half hour that I've been parked there. Alright, so you can see right here where it's wet on there. So that pan's gonna come down, and then I'll just switch that part out. It's no biggie. Again, this is the 722.6 transmission, Mercedes. You can see right here where it's dripping. I don't know if you can make out. You can see the oil right there dripping. You can lose a substantial amount if you don't catch it on time. If you handle that. So like I said, I'm just gonna drop this oil pan here, use the same gasket and use the same oil that's in there, and get that taken care of, and then pull out the linkage from the back here. All right, so there's the culprit. I don't know if you can make out right there. You can almost see it rip right there. See the little rip? That's what's causing the leak. So all this jazz right here's got to come off the spring, and just pull the lever out. It'll slide out now. All right, so let me get to it. All right, so what you want to do is you want to get I used a what do you call it, a chisel, and you get in there and you keep tapping away right there, this part right here, this little pin right here, and it's gonna come out on this side here. Just enough, pull it out just enough to get the spring out, and get this part out so that you can remove the part right here. It's kind of hard to see, man, because I'm underneath the car, but you can see right there where the spring is. The pin just went through. The pin just went through here, and it's coming out this side here. But get in there with a chisel and just gently tap away. All right, so here's the old part right here. You can see where it ripped. This little piece right here is like well, you can see right here how much I paid. You can get them online for like 13, 14, 15 bucks or something like that. I got it at the dealer because it was right there, and then I don't have to wait for it. So I paid the extra $5 for one, so it doesn't really matter. But this little part right here, man, can destroy your transmission. Like I said earlier, you can lose a good amount of oil that could destroy your training. So if you see a little tiny puddle of transmission fluid, most likely it's going to be this right here that's leaking. Here's the new one. Excuse me. like I said, this little $20 part can save you up to $3,000 in damages. So just be mindful. I'm always on top of my cars, always, religiously. I'm very paranoid when it comes to my cars, especially Mercedes. A lot of people around here are always asking me why I'm always working on my cars. They ask me if my cars break down. I said no, I'm just doing preventatives. I keep on top of them to keep them from breaking down. So, but this was leaking, so thank God I got it out. This part's going in now. As you can see, I don't know if you can pick up on it, but the part is in. No leaks, no puddles on the ground. She's shifting good now. Alright, I'm happy. I'm a happy camper now, I'm good.